Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's your boy Tyagara, back with another episode of Oot 3D 3-Heart Run. Last time, we beat Jabu Jabu's belly and retrieved the spiritual stone of water from Princess Ruto, and then we obtained the most useless spell in the game from that great fairy over there. This time, we're gonna deliver the spiritual stones to where they need to go, but first, we're gonna whip out the Ocarina and play the Sun Song, because there are a couple things we're gonna want to do first, namely a giant Gold Skulltula hunt. Now, of course, we haven't really checked out this area much at night, but as you can see, over by that fallen branch where Princess Ruto scared us off of in the last episode, there's a Gold Skulltula chilling on the wall. So let's make our way over there, shoot him down, and take his token, and then move on to the next one. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna want to pull out our slingshot. Nope, first things first, we're gonna want to fall off the branch. Let me try that again. Whoops. Want to slowly make our way up there. Whip out the slingshot and not fall off this time. And shoot him down. We're being marked, but not really. What can he do from the... He cannot get hit by my second one because my aim is terrible. Guys, if you know what I'm referencing, by the way, I made a small reference to it in the last episode, but if you get the reference, you are now elite Tyagara fans because Gravity Falls is the best show of all time.
Her aim is getting better!
Before we move on to the next Gold Skulltula, though, I just want to show off a little bit of dialogue from Princess Ruto, and the way she's standing here, I always thought it was kind of funny. Look at her. She knows what she's done. Did my most precious possession help you in your quest? Hee. Well, we are now engaged at the sharp age of 9 years old. Poor Link and poor Ruto. All this makes me want to jump off a waterfall. Alright, so next we're going to want to head to the Lost Woods, and thankfully there's a shortcut right here that we can now access with the help of our Zora Silver Scale. It allows us to dive down deep enough to reach it, and when we emerge on the other side, you might find yourself in front of a familiar-looking object. We passed by this numerous times during our various visits to the Lost Woods. Well, now you know where it leads. So anyway, head on up through this tunnel here to the right, then one more north. And what you want to do is whip out a couple of empty bottles and cut this grass right here because there are some bugs I want to grab. Now, hopefully I can grab a second one before they just disappear on me. Thank you. In addition to this, we're going to want to whip out the magic beans from a couple episodes back because there is a mound of soft dirt that we want to plant them in. Now this one over here, it's by those business scrubs, of course. Now we're going to want to take care of those guys real quick. You know the drill. Just make sure we don't get hit by that guy over there. No, I don't want what you're selling. That's a ripoff. Go away. And you, get hit by this, please. Please, hit yourself. Yeah! Alrighty. No, that is like the biggest ripoff ever. I do not want one Deku stick for 15 rupees. You can go kiss my shiny metal. Not gonna finish that sentence because this is a kid-friendly channel. Anyway, we're planting that magic bean. It'll be important a little later on, but I'll see you guys at our next destination now. Okay, so here we are back inside the Deku tree. Now, if you remember from many, many episodes back, there was a huge bombable wall in the basement that we couldn't do anything about. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't come here when I got bombs, it's because you also need the boomerang to grab the Gold Skulltula, so that's why I held off until now. So let's crawl through this claustrophobic crawl space once again and go back into that room with those crunchy boys on the ceiling. Now, I gotta admit, when I first recorded that episode, I didn't think much of the crunchy boys line, but then when I was editing later on, I found myself to be very amused by it for some reason, so just thought I'd mention that. Of course, their official names are Goma Larva, as was stated in that episode, but I don't know, guys. I'd rather call them crunchy boys. I think this is the last we'll be seeing of them, though. Over here, we have another Deku Baba, of course. Let's just throw our boomerang at him, and then shoot him once, and then slash him. Very nice. Now let's whip out the bombs, retrieve his nuts first. Set it to 2, might as well. We don't need those magic beans for a little while. Here you go. Boom! Just like Salvatore says on Windfall Island. Now here we have another big Skulltula. Just gonna wait for him to turn around. You can use the boomerang to stun him, but there's not enough space to go behind him and slash him from behind, so I'm just gonna wait for him to turn around, as we did there. And here's our next Gold Skulltula. Hell yeah, he's dead. Alright, I'll see you guys at the next destination for our next Gold Skulltula. So our next destination is northeastern Hyrule, next to the entrance to Kakariko Village. There's that suspicious looking tree next to the wall surrounding Hyrule Castle. what you want to do is make your way on over there, and then your Shard of Agony will go off once you're near the wall. I'll show you right about now. Of course, what you want to do is pull out a bomb, place it down with R, get out of the way, and here we have a secret grotto, and we've got everything we need, actually, for this one. We just need the slingshot and the boomerang. Now, of course, here's another big Skulltula, but since we are no longer confined by space like we were inside the Deku Tree, you can just slash him after hitting him with your boomerang. All right, now here's our next Gold Skulltula. Let's shoot him down once again and not miss any shots this time. Let's see if I can do it without auto-targeting. Yeah! Alrighty. Our next destination is actually Kakariko Village, so I'm not even gonna bother cutting. Here we are, back outside once again. Ah, it's a little rainy today, huh? Kind of like that earlier today when I was recording. It was nice to have a bit of rain after the humid summer. Oh, jeez. I don't know about you guys, but I love fall. I do not like the summer very much, just because it always gets so hot where I live, and the humidity is unbearable. Which is pretty funny that I say that, considering I spent most of my summer outside as a camp counselor. But anyway, we're gonna make our way back to the House of Skulltula, because we have over 30, so now we can claim yet another reward, which is awesome. Now, mind you, this one in this playthrough is going to be a little useless. It's essentially another wallet upgrade, this time allowing us to hold 500 rupees. But there aren't very many items in this game that cost, you know, over 200. And the main one that you want to get, you can get for free later on. I'll show that off, of course. But there's our Giant's Wallet, so that's awesome. Our next destination is the graveyard, so I'll meet you guys there. Once inside the graveyard, unless it's not already nighttime, what you want to do is, of course, whip out that ocarina and play the sun song once again. Not because of the annoying kid, but because the Gold Skulltula won't be there, so let's just do that real quick, shall we? Very nice. Okay, so up in the top right corner of the graveyard, well, not the exact top right, because that's an entrance to a cave or something, I don't know. You will find another Gold Skulltula. So you already know, 2 hits plus the 1 boomerang shot. And that'll be our Gold Skulltula. But we're not done here yet, because there is a patch of soft soil over here. Now, we've already put bugs inside of it, but we have not yet used the magic bean, which will be, again, important a little later on. So let's just plant one real quick, shall we? Okay, very, very nice. And we'll come back to that later. Okay, see you guys at the next destination. Now, our next destination is Lon Lon Ranch, and of course you want to make sure you come here at night. We couldn't grab the Skulltula before, but we did get the other ones here. So let's just take care of that real quick. This is by far the shortest stop on our trip. But I'm not gonna cut. Oh, whoops. Yeah, stand back so you don't bounce off the wall there like I did. Hey guys, Diagara of the future here, coming back to the past for a minute because Diagara of the past accidentally forgot about one of the Gold Skulltulas here at Lon Lon Ranch, so I'm just coming to fix that mistake for him. What you want to do is head to the southwestern corner of the ranch by that tower, avoiding these crows, of course, because there's a Gold Skulltula on the wall that we didn't nab before, so let's just take care of that real quick. These crows are really annoying, so I'm gonna have to keep moving so they don't hit me while I'm shooting at them. Oh. Sounds like one of them's aggroed on us. Yep. Here he comes. Wait. Shoot him down. We're being marked. There we go. 1 and 2. Awesome. Let me nab this token real quick, and then we'll get back to your regularly scheduled Gold Skulltula hunt. To our left, of course, we've got some stalled children, but behind Lon Lon Ranch over here, you can make out a little figure running around. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Running Man, aka the Postman in Majora's Mask, aka Il Pontissimo in Super Mario Sunshine. But no, you see this mountain range over here? That's where we're going. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you new to the series, welcome to Gerudo Valley, Ganondorf's homeland. You probably know it as that really good song, or that fun stage in Smash Brothers with those 2 witches that burn and freeze it, you know? One of my favorite stages in Smash, by the way. Speaking of Smash, random subject, but tell me your favorite stages. Give me your top 3 in the comments. I'd love to hear them. For me, my personal favorites are Fourside, Yower Plain, and Gerudo Valley. I'd love to hear yours as well. Alright, so you want to make your way on over here. And there's going to be 3 rocks. Or, no, excuse me. There's going to be a circle of rocks over here. It, of course, is hiding a grotto. So you want to whip out your bombs and place it down. I promise there are actually grottos that you need that song to access. We just haven't unlocked it yet, so I can't show it off. Let's replenish our bombs, shall we? Head on inside, and you want to bring back Din's Fire in case you don't have it in your inventory at the moment. And now, Let's go burn, baby, burn. Commit arson inside a grotto. Now look what happens to the gossip stone when you set it on fire. Starts spinning around like crazy, like a record, baby. And he stretches real long, laughs like crazy, and that's that. Now behind the cow, here's our Gold Skulltula. Let's just shoot him down, of course. Uno, dos. And L target, please and thank you. Awesome. All right, now let's actually head inside Gerudo Valley so we can get a couple more Gold Skulltulas. God, I love sunrise in this game. It's so pretty. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Side note, I'm a big fan of sunrises and sunsets in real life, too. Which do you guys prefer, sunrise or sunset? Let me know in those comments alongside your favorite Smash Bros. Stages. I'm genuinely curious because I find that they're relatively underappreciated times of day, and some people actually like have strong preferences of one over the other, so I just want to see where you guys fall. Alright, so the reason why I wasn't talking there is because I just wanted you guys to take in the music of this area real quick. It wasn't very long, but I just wanted to play the snippet nonetheless because this is one of my favorite songs in all of video games, and if you haven't heard it before, I just want you guys to take it in and appreciate it because it's fantastic. But sadly, I have to cut the great music short because there's a Gold Skulltula here that only comes out at night above this mini waterfall on this wooden bridge. You just want to grab that real quick. Next, you want to head on over to this Kuko here and pick him up. Very nice. And make a jump for it. Now make sure you land, you know, line up with that bridge so that you can land underneath it because there's that platform down there. You can either float down to safety or fall down using either A or B, and you'll take about a heart's worth of fall damage. Of course, I'm going to use backslash to give myself a little extra forward momentum there. Here's a Gerudo. Why don't we talk to her? Why did you come all the way down here? What? You were just about to ask me the same thing? Well, now that you're down here, you may as well make the best of things. So behind that waterfall, by the way, there's a ladder that you can climb up to get a piece of heart, but we're not going to bother with that. For now, we're just going to grab our one of our bottles, as well as some magic beans, and plant them both in that mount of soft soil so that we can get both the Gold Skulltula inside, and also just plant the leaf because we can and we want to and we can and we will. Come on, Gold Skulltula. Come to Papa. Want to see if they'd emerge at the same time. Unfortunately, my timing... Oh, I didn't want to talk to you again. I was trying to jump slash. That's why I don't really like that the jump slash is mapped to the A button, because if you're standing near an NPC like that, it's just going to override and frustrate you. So next, what you're going to want to do is jump off this platform into this ravine, and then you may find yourself in a familiar area. A ginormous body of water. There's your hint. Of course, it's the iconic Lake Hylia. Unfortunately, though, we're going to have to set time back once again to nighttime. I wish we could take more time to enjoy the sunrise on the lake, but there will be a point later in the game where we'll get to do that for quite a while. So you'll have that to look forward to. Till then, we're just going to want to swim over to the shore and then make our way to the lakeside laboratory because there's a patch of soft soil that we did not plant a bug in last time we were here. Because unfortunately, I did not have any on me at the time. So let's just do that real quick. We already planted the magic bean, as you can see. In case you remember, that was a few episodes now. So let's just let him crawl inside. The Skulltula will spawn any second now, so let me see if I can get the jump on him. Very nice. He's dead. Now let's go cut some grass so we can get a recovery heart and some magic bottles as well. Hopefully they'll have what I need. A few bombs wouldn't hurt either. Okay, lots of slingshot pellets. Rupees, some magic bottles. Okay, we're good to go. Let's just grab this one. Don't want to leave it sitting there. But first, we want to change day to night, of course. Very nice. Because behind the lakeside laboratory is our next Gold Skulltula. And it's on this little rope bridge here. That's where you want to stand, I mean. Oh, hello, Gibora. Oh, I forgot to pull out my slingshot. My B. Let's do that real quick, alongside the boomerang, shall we? Yeah! Okay. 1 pellet. 2 pellets. Dead Gold Skulltula. L target that token. Yep, moving Link. See how far you can outrun it. Not very far, unfortunately, but that looks so cool nonetheless. Let's go talk to Gibora. Maybe he can give us a flight back to Hyrule Castle. Because we're heading that way, now that we have everything we want. What are you doing? You've come a long way to get up here. Point of view, this is the last thing you ever see, by the way, before Gibora pokes your eyes out. You should touch the map icon to look at the map subscreen sometimes. Link, this is a beautiful lake full of pure, clear water. At the lake bottom, there's a water temple. Uh-oh. Used to worship the water spirits. The Zoras are guardians of the temple. Hoo-hoo. The Zoras come from Zora's domain in northeast Hyrule. An aquatic race, they are long. Yeah, we know. I heard that. Yeah, well, whatever. He's heading back to the castle and he's offering us a ride, so let's take him up on that, shall we? I know I talk a lot of smack about Gibora, but honestly, these flight sequences with him are a lot of fun. You gotta really take in the beauty of Hyrule and all of its low poly glory, but honestly, for a, 11-year-old remake of a 24-year-old game, it still looks beautiful nonetheless. Anyway. We are outside of Hyrule Castle now. Oh. Hello. Guess those stormy clouds weren't for nothing, huh? This is a really cool cutscene, by the way, so I'll shut up now and let you guys enjoy it. Ah, I lost her. You, over there, little kid. You must have seen the white horse gallop past just now. Which way did it go? Answer me! Nah, something very familiar about all this, by the way. Almost like I had a prophetic dream about it. So you think you can protect them from me? You've got guts, kid. You want a piece of me? Very funny. I like your attitude. Hadouken! Pathetic little fool. Do you realize who you are dealing with? I am Ganondorf, and soon I will rule the world! Much like another blonde-haired Nintendo protagonist, Link also has dreams of the future. So as you can see, Zelda threw the Ocarina of Time in the moat, so why don't we swim on over and grab it, shall we? You found the Ocarina of Time! This is the royal family's hidden treasure that Zelda left behind. It glows with a mystical light. Also, might I just say, that's one heck of an arm on Zelda there, being able to throw it that far while moving? Crazy. Link, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. Link, when you hold this ocarina in your hand, I won't be around anymore. I wanted to wait for you, but I couldn't delay any longer. At least I could leave you the ocarina and this melody. The song opens the door of time. Eeler, Eeler. Beautiful song. You've learned the Song of Time. I'm sorry, Saria, but your fairy ocarina is dead to me. Now I've got the magical MacGuffin of the game, the titular Ocarina of Time. Now, Link, Play this melody in front of the altar in the Temple of Time. You must protect the Triforce. Wow. Powerful stuff. Navi's very happy right now. So am I. The Ocarina of Time is so cool. Let's head on inside and see what we can do. But first, I want to make a quick little stop in the back alley because there's something I want to show off. Probably the darkest part of this whole game, to tell you the truth. Next to the lore behind the Shadow Temple, of course. But yeah, if you head on inside the market, the back alley, there is a soldier right around here. Are you the boy from the forest? I finally met you. I have something to tell you. Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, betrayed our king. Zelda's attendant Impa sensed danger and escaped from the castle with our princess. I tried to stop Ganondorf's men from chasing them, but the princess was waiting for a boy from the forest. That's you. She wanted to give something to the boy. You received it from the princess. Hurry to the Temple of Time. He's not moving anymore. Well, I'll remember you in therapy, old man. Let's head to the Temple of Time now, both to honor Princess Zelda and that dying soldier's wish. Well, let's let that patch of grass stop me first. As we make our way towards the Temple of Time here, you can see a row of gossip stones. Now, if you're ever in a pinch for health, this is the perfect place to go, as you can fill up your empty bottles and also just grab fairies. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's head on inside one of the most ethereal places in any Legend of Zelda game, the Temple of Time. Now, if you're anything like me on your first playthrough, you might be tempted to stand on this Triforce and play the Song of Time, but sadly, that won't do anything. Instead, what you want to do is head on up to this altar here, and you see those 3 little slots there? I wonder what those could be for. Let's pull out the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time and see what happens. Ignore the Sheikah stone in the background there. The altar seems to be resonating with the Song of Time. Oh, look at that, the cool shiny rock collection at long last complete. And this is where they will take up their final resting place, before the Door of Time. Oh my goodness, what a journey it's been. There's still so much to do as we lay them to rest here. Triforce resonates, though I don't think that's the real one. Just a very well done imitation of it. And now as the doors of time open in front of us, there's nothing left for us to do except end today's episode here. So guys, on the next episode of Oot 3D 3-Heart Run, we're gonna make our way through the Door of Time, up to that weird looking pedestal over there, and see what it has in store for us. Till then, I've been Tayagara. I thank you all so much for watching, and I bid you guys farewell.